Hello. This is a book, a Netgalley arc. It comes out on the 22nd of June and it's called The Rachel Incident by Carolyn O'Donoghue. Looking at the blurb, let me just find the blurb. 1 second, I should have done this earlier. Just talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. Right, the Rachel incident. Right, the blurb is... when Rachel falls in love with her married professor, Dr. Byrne, her best friend James helps to devise a plan to seduce him. What begins as a harmless crush soon pushes their friendship to its limits. So that was the blurb. So I went into this expecting one thing. And I had no idea that what I was entering into was a very different sort of story. It's a story about friendship and love, a story about heartbreak and loss, and I loved it. Yeah, it surprised me, and the ending, I adored the ending. Actually, we're in Cork in Ireland in the beginning of the 2000s, and the first chapter is almost present day, before Rachel takes us back to her final year at university. She's got a job in a bookshop, and there she meets James, her co-worker, who is exciting and vibrant, and everything that she feels she isn't. Their friendship develops, they quickly become inseparable, and they become housemates, getting a two-bed flat together. And suddenly her life is more exciting. At this time, she develops a crush on her English professor, Dr. Fred Byrne. And when he writes a book, James instigates it, but they cook up a plan to launch his book at the bookshop because she thinks it will get her closer to him in more ways than one. But what happens isn't what she expected, and she finds friendships tested, and the relationship with Dr. Byrne and his wife become closer in a way she never anticipated. I enjoyed Rachel. She's got so many flaws, and some of the decisions that she makes sometimes you think, oh, why? But she's endearing. And as for James, we all need a friend like James in our lives, definitely. The author takes us through the story. She takes us through issues that were prevalent in Ireland at that time. You've got the recession, you've got the abortion laws. She also brushes on sexuality, on body image, and searching for a career. Rachel wants this career, but Ireland is in recession, so it's a very difficult time for her. I found humour in here, and especially the relationship between James and Rachel. And I loved the way that you saw Rachel almost grow up. Rachel is looking back. The first chapter is Rachel present day, and then she's looking back. And as she's looking back, as you're seeing it through her point of view, you're seeing things as they happen, but you almost get the idea that she's looking at herself and looking at the mistakes that she made. I'd love to know what happens next. I really would. So that is the Rachel incident. Love, friendship. It's great. Comes out on the 22nd of June. So, happy reading. Take care.